Hi, Alex Pelsidias here, and this is a time-lapse video of me assembling a Thomas LED display. One of these guys. So essentially, it's just me working for a number of hours assembling this LED kit, and I'm going to be doing a little voiceover and giving a little bit of commentary on what I'm doing. You might not learn that much, but it might be entertaining. If you want to build one of these things and you've seen the tutorial, this kind of gives you an overview of how much work needs to go into assembling the whole kit. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first order of business is to bend the 256 LEDs required for the whole LED display. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but well, it needs to be done. And then what I'm doing here is placing all the LEDs into, well, not all of these, half the LEDs into the template. So I have 16 columns there, and then I'm soldering all of them together. And then I'm repeating this a second time for another 16 columns to make a total of 32 columns for the LED display. Once those have been soldered, I'm actually trimming off the little long bit off the end, and then bending the leads over for each one of the columns, and then placing them into the template, and then soldering them together into sections of 8. And I'm doing this for all 4 sections, so I'll have 4 sections of 64 LEDs each. And then here I am stripping a bunch of wire so I could solder it onto the edges of the each LED section. So each section requires 16 wires, 8 for the top and 8 for the bottom, and that process takes a little bit of time to solder all of them together, and there's 64 wires total. And here I am stripping off the other end of the wire so I could solder it to the PCBs, which are being assembled now. So that's all the integrated circuits soldered onto the PCB, and then all the wires from the matrix soldered onto the matrix driver. So here's 4 matrix drivers connected to 4 LED matrices, and here I'm making little pieces of wire so I could interconnect all the sections together, as you can see here. So that's all 4 matrices wired up, and here I'm working on the control board and checking that it's working. And then another pain in the butt process of painting the backside of all of the LEDs. So this process probably takes the most amount of time out of all the previous steps. And then you need to let it dry, and after that you need to check it again to make sure you didn't miss any spots. So here I'm assembling the power section of the LED kit, and once that's all put together, I can make a little cable to connect the power board to the control board. And as you can see there, everything works. And here I am scraping off the little bits of paint that got on the front of the LEDs. And then I found a couple of spots that needed a little bit of extra work. And here I thought I saw an issue with one of the columns not lighting up. So I just went through and double checked everything and soldered a little bit of wire, and it started working. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it useful and or enjoyable. Yes, these things do take quite a bit of time and effort, but they're not that difficult to assemble later. They're just very time intensive to make. So if you're interested, I have links down below where you can purchase a kit. And yeah, can you guys give me a little bit of feedback on this video? What did you like? What didn't you like? So I could improve them in the future. Yeah, and also if you can, give me a thumbs up so I know I'm doing a good job. Give me a thumbs down if I'm doing a bad job, and leave it down in the comments below so I know what to improve so I can make these videos a little bit better, a little bit more watchable, a little bit more enjoyable. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.